Hello, my name is Frederick Miescher. I am a Swiss physicist and biologist, and today I would like to talk about my project as we go into the discovery of DNA. My objective going into this experiment was to try to get a better understanding of what's really going on in our cell. This cellular construction is still a relatively new aspect of science and biology right now. We don't have a lot of understanding as well about what's going on in our cell. So we really wanted to dive deep and to see what's really going on, especially in the nucleus. So our experiment took place at the University of Tübingen in Germany in the laboratory of Felix Hope Celar. And that happened to be in a basement, cold, dark, damp basement at the university. So the working conditions were not the greatest. The equipment was not the best as well. Not really state-of-the-art things. We had issues all the time running, but it done well, done the work. Quite a bit is actually happening around the world right now. Scientist in Germany named Dmitry Mendeleev is in the process of creating something called the periodic table, which is going to allow us to see all of the known elements that we, man, have discovered. And also, in war news, the United States is wrapping up a civil war which happened to really tear apart the country. So as far as scientific discovery and warfare, the world's looking in a pretty good spot now. Believe it or not, this was actually a solo project. I had some great mentors. Felix Hope Celar was a wonderful mentor of mine, but as far as the actual process and the procedure went, and the naming and all the things that went into the project, I was the only participant. The reason I went into it alone is because it's very, very common during this time for scientists to go into projects alone. Yes, I had excellent mentors who helped me become the scientist I am, but for the project itself, it was just more beneficial for me to do it by myself. And for this kind of project, a team would make it a little more complicated, and it was just some more of a isolated experiment. No, I'm not some loner who doesn't like company. It was just more profitable for me to do this project by myself and do the experiment by myself. Even though my work is considered more on the biochemistry side, we can definitely apply it to the physics side. My experiment has paved multiple avenues into X-ray diffraction, as my deep study into DNA allows for a more broader and more accurate study, if you will, into molecular exploration, which is used for X-rays. Since I was the only one in this project, I had quite a bit of roles. First and foremost, I had to design the procedure and the experiment. I had to collect all the materials that was needed for the procedure. I had to follow through with the procedure and go through all the steps and ensure the accuracy of my procedure. And then we examined the results as to what was happening in the cell. And then after we got the results as to what was happening inside the protein and the cell nucleus, we solved it, got our hypothesis, and put our name on it.